Yeah, good morning. I'm quickly going to take you through introduction to Python for data science. There are some major softwares that you will need. So I'm going to list them. Number one, you will need to install your Python. Number two, you need to install your Visual Studio Code. Number three, you need to install your what? Anaconda. Anaconda. Uh, the reason why you need Python is that you are using Python for your data science. So you need to install the software on the system. The reason why you need your Anaconda is because it's Anaconda that you use to create your the environment where you will type your code or that will enable all your libraries to work. Then thirdly, you need your Visual Studio Code. Why do you need Visual Studio Code? Visual Studio Code is an IDE, integrated development environment, where you write codes. So it's very simple. For Visual Studio Code, just type Visual Studio. In fact, let me just give you the site. No, type it on Google. Visual Studio Code and press enter. So can you see this is the first option? Just click on download or whatever you want. Is that clear? That's for Visual Studio Code. For Anaconda as well, just go to what? To anaconda.com/download. You'll be able to see it there. Or if you like, you can put slash sources. But if you can't do that, just search on Google Anaconda and it will take you to the official site of Anaconda and you install the appropriate one. So I've downloaded mine and I'm installing it currently. So that's why I'm not, can you see that I'm installing my own? That's why I'm not downloading. Then the last one, where's the last one that I said? Python. So that means you also go to what? To Google home page and just search what? Python and it will take you also, can you see, the official website of Python. Now, after you've done all this, let's start by installing our Visual Studio Code. Because by the time you download it, just go to download. Can you see my Visual Studio Code? Is there already? So double click on it and follow all the prompts. I've installed mine, as you can see. So this is my own installation. Now, by the time you install your Visual Studio Code, you cannot use it for your coding, for your data science. The next thing you need to install is your what? Your Jupyter notebook. Unlike other purpose, maybe you want to build mobile app and the likes, you can easily start using your Visual Studio Code directly. But when you're using for data science, you need to install Jupyter notebook extension. How do you do that? Click on this icon. Can you see this icon? Then you now type your word Jupyter, as you can see. So, and you pick the first one. The reason why I'm not doing it again is because I have it installed. Can you see? It's showing installed already. And please, when you are using this thing, you could be seeing a lot of error. Just follow your error. In some cases, it might tell you that you need to install a particular extension. Then you come to this same icon and you what? Put the name of the extension and you will install it as well. Are you getting all these things? Now, after that is done, the next thing is you must create your environment using Anaconda. So that's why you will need to wait for the Anaconda to install. And by the time the Anaconda is installed, please note, Anaconda has two software. We have the Anaconda command prompt and we have the Anaconda, what is it called? Anaconda Navigator. Anaconda Navigator is a broader software that has graphical interface where you can click on file, click on create. Unlike command prompt, you just be pressing your code to do it. So this is the same thing. Let me see. I'll just say Anaconda command prompt. Okay. Let me see if I have. Let me just type Anaconda. Maybe it has. The reason why I'm trying this, and maybe it has finished installing the command prompt. That's why. I'm not sure it has finished installing it. So let's wait for it to install. But because of time, just get ready for the next class. That is where I'm going to be starting how to do what? How to set up the environment for your data science. And don't forget, that's a real reason why you need Anaconda. So I'll take you through the process. And as I round up, a quick recap. Why are we doing all this? You must understand that most of the things we are going to be doing is based on what? Based on different libraries. We have thousands of libraries. When you're talking about libraries, uh, we have the pandas. That's the first library that you will need. So that's why anytime you're analyzing any data or you are building any model, the first library that you will need is what? Is pandas. It's basically for what? For frame. Then after that, NumPy. NumPy is another library for what? For your numerical computation. Another one is what we call SciKit. SciKit is another library for what? For machine learning. That's when data science you'll be learning machine learning. Another library we'll be needing is what? Matplotlib. For what? For visual, statistical visual computation. In case, oh, you did a data and you want to show it visually in graphs, maybe like your bar chart, your pie charts, and the like. So then we also have Seaborn. Seaborn is an advanced matplotlib. It is being built on matplotlib. So after we understand, as I've done, I've explained shortly each of this library. The next thing is what? The installation. And that's the reason why we are going to be setting up our what environment is doing the setup of your environment that you are going to what? That you're going to install all the what? All the libraries. Do you understand? So by the time I set up my environment, the next thing that I'm going to do before I can say, oh, I've successfully set it up, I must install all the packages, all the libraries that will make my code work. So after I've done that, I'll now be importing those libraries. So anytime I'm using import code and it's giving me error, that means I've not what? I've not installed that library. So see you in the next class.